Hello traders and welcome to our market roundup update. It's still not on here, founder of Master Markets Trades Conference and the Traders Open Day. So today on the market roundup update, we'll do as we always do. So we will cover a topic first and then we'll go on to see how our performance has been on our trading floor here at Master Markets. Right, now let's take a look. Now, let me see. I think probably a good one to give you an example and to talk about would be cable at the moment, right? Especially with all this Brexit talks and everything on what's happening over here. Now, today's topic I'm going to be talking about is IBs at the moment, okay, insider bars. And the way that the insider bars can actually fail. And what do I mean by fail? I mean in the sense that, think on this, if it's a bottom to top move, right? If it's a bottom to top move, what are the different ways in this IB setup over here can take out the high of this bar? So let's take a look at the first one here. So what we are looking at is basically going up, up, and then the insider bar, right? And then how does it take out the high? Just by simply just making another bar which is higher high and a higher low to the inside the bar and taking out this high as well, okay? Pretty much straightforward in that case, is it not? Now, however, if it did not do a straightforward case like that, then this insider bar, the way the next bar can take out the high of the IB minus 1, which is this one over here. The other way is that it comes down a little bit, takes out this low of this IB minus 1, and then without confirming its high, swing high, and then it goes up. The next bar is a higher high, higher low in relation to this, and then takes out the high of the IB minus 1. Okay, so this is what we call an IB primary failure. Okay, an IB primary failure. Now the third one in which how it can basically fail, it's when you've got an insider bar like this and it then goes up. It actually comes down first, takes out the IB minus 1 low, and then rockets up and takes out the IB minus 1 high, okay, and closes very strong. Where it closes is irrelative as long as it takes out the high. And we call this is again, as you may have guessed, right? It's still a primary, IB primary, but this time it's a OB, IB primary OB failure. Okay? Right. So that's the difference between this and that, right? Because it didn't take out the high, it went out, it didn't confirm the high, and then it went up and it took out the high, okay? In this case, it did it all in one bar. So that's the only difference. And then another sub variation actually of number 1, actually, if you may have guessed it right, it can also happen in this way as well, right? You can take out the high without taking out the low of IB minus 1. So let me just draw that IB again. Okay, so you can see over here. And then what you can do without taking the low of IB minus 1, but what you can do is take out the low of the IB bar and then go up and take out the high, okay? So there's two sub-variations in root 1, but no matter what, just in the next bar itself, it just takes out the high, okay? Or it just takes out the high simply without taking out the low of the IB minus 1 or the IB bar, okay? Or here, just taking out the low of IB minus 1. So what are the key main differences over here? The key main differences over here is that in 2 and 3, IB minus 1 low is taken out, whereas in root 1, IB minus 1 low is not taken out. And out of the difference between 2 and 3, even though IB minus 1 low is taken out in root 2, but it's only the second bar then takes out the high, or even plus n, it doesn't matter. But whereas sustained by 1 bar, whereas on root number 3, the outsider bar takes out the low IB minus 1 and straight away just plummets up. Right, now understanding and explaining all of that, Now you guys tell me in this setup over here, what route has the IB failed in? In which route has the IB failed in? Is it number 1? As you can see over here, it's a green bar, then a red bar, and then we got a green bar again, okay? So green bar, red bar, and then we have a green bar again, okay? So which route is that? Pause the video here and then just check yourself. Okay, some of you may have got it right. It's actually route 3, is it not? Because just identically like that, right? Takes out the IB1 low, IB minus 1 low, and then in one bar itself takes out the high, okay? Some good strength, but still failed. And after that, then you can see that again, then after that, what it then did is take out the low again. We got a primary setup here. And that's when we went in on 2 positions over here. We took one in the elite room. Actually, LTR didn't actually take that because this was not money bar setup according to system. But on the cash, we did take it. And so that's what we did. But however, in this instance, we didn't really succeed. But that doesn't matter. That's the point of trading. We keep taking it until it's the law of numbers work out. Okay, great. So that's on the IB failures. So there are 3 different type of failures that you can have. So take a look at that, and you can also start to see how we can put trading strategies around them as well. Okay. Now, in terms of our trading performance for this week so far on the money bar system on euro dollar, we've got 1.12% profit. Okay, is what we got at the moment. Okay, so that's what we do have. Now, the next thing is what we do have as well in terms of the elite room over here. Let's take a look over here. In terms of the elite room, let me see. In terms of the elite room over here, we did take a swing profit setup as well in here. And that was actually -1 because it did hit our initial stop, okay? So in relation, if you take a look at both the rooms on what we have done so far, so we can see that over here is 1.12, right? And that was a -1, okay? So overall, it's very, very small profit for this week. It's 0.12% is what we got, okay? Positive. Okay, I guess that's pretty much my update for this week. And of course, we look forward to seeing you all in the new year. There'll be a lot of events on our site. We'll keep you all posted as well. If you're not on our email list, definitely do get in at traderstarterpack.com. That's definitely one way, or you can always email us as well. We can add you onto our email list as well to get always updates of all this incredible quality information and knowledge that we are posting out there, all in one mission to spread the truth of trading and for you to change your life. Alright, that's all for me from now, and as we always say, till next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.